All right. That makes a lot of sense, and I understand. So, why don't you tell me, how did that make you feel?
Well, I don't know. Don't know. So much emotions just flowing through me right now. I really don't know what to think.
So, is it safe to say that your interview with On the Couch with Fouch is probably the best moment in your life so far?
Like I said, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I think so.
I think we just had a breakthrough.
It too.
Oh, good.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Glad I could help you.
Thank you.
On the Couch with Fouch. We're here with Josh Townsend. Stay tuned. It's going to be a great interview. Hey guys, this is On the Couch with Fouch. Thank you so much for tuning in for another episode of your favorite interview series with all of your favorite Southern gospel music artists. My name is Matt Fouch, and I am the host of this interview series. You can find these interviews on YouTube, Facebook. You can sign up for emails at onthecouchwithfouch.com to make sure you don't miss any of the new interviews when they are released. Now today I have the honor
You got that right.
interviewing birthday boy, Josh Townsend. We in Legacy 5 call him JT. And just yesterday, you had a birthday, and we celebrated here at the National Quartet Convention.
I did.
How did that go yesterday for your birthday?
It was fun. I can't believe I'm not a teenager anymore. I mean, I'm getting old. It just feels like yesterday I was celebrating my 19th birthday. So
It felt like yesterday I was 19, and today I'm not a teenager anymore.
yeah, well, yeah.
So I do want to say this. I think it was yesterday, on your birthday, you played piano, shared your testimony, and shared a very tender moment with the people here at NQC.
Yeah.
What was that? I know that was a great moment for you, and I know you love sharing your testimony, but
Yeah.
for it being on your birthday and everything, what was that like last night?
Well, just being able to share it in front of as many people as I got to, it was a tremendous honor. And just to know, I've had people come up to me all day and yesterday just saying how much of a blessing it was to hear what I had gone through and listening to other people's stories and what they're going through and how my testimony has encouraged them. I mean, it was a great experience.
But you are the piano player for Legacy 5. You've been with us at the time of this recording of this interview. You've been with us for a couple months, and we've had a great time having you. I don't know how to put it all into words because it's been awesome.
Well.
It's been a little different, as they say on stage now, having a
Yeah.
teenager, no longer a teenager,
no
but for those
longer,
2 months
no.
having a teenager on the bus. So it's been a little bit different, but we are excited to have you on our team and happy that you are here. And I know that you reciprocate that love because you
Yes.
tell us all the time and tell the
Yes.
folks how much that you love
Yes.
being in the group.
I love
And I love hearing what you have to say on stage about the question that you get.
A lot of the
What's
time,
it
yeah.
like traveling with?
Scott Fowler and Scott Howard, and I get that a lot, and I just tell people it's basically like taking an extended vacation with your grandparents.
I
mean,
love that question
yeah.
and answer.
Yeah.
I love hearing that. Anytime that you ever share that when people ask you
Yeah.
that is fantastic.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It's
I wish I had
the
come
truth,
up with
though.
that. It's the truth.
But seriously,
I'm like a little bit too old to be able to have, because I'm more like maybe a little bit older than maybe a son to Scott Howard.
Yeah.
But I'm not quite at that point, that
Yeah.
age where I could do that. But that's awesome.
Yeah.
Josh, tell these folks that are watching about your journey in Southern gospel music to get to Legacy 5.
I started when I was 15. Traveled with a group out of Atlanta, Georgia, called the Old Paths, and after that, I was with them for about 2 to 3 years, and then after that, I moved to the Bowling family and was with them for a few months. And after that, I joined Mike Lefevre and the Lefevre Quartet. And after that, I came here.
Good.
And, I mean, it's an honor to be
And it's
here.
been a journey.
And it has been a journey. I'm thankful for the opportunity to be able to live my dream. I never would have thought. I'm from Dallas, Texas. And I never thought that I'd be living in Murfreesboro, Tennessee right now. Never in my life would I thought I'd
Right.
move out of Texas,
Right.
period.
But now you are in the greater Nashville area.
Yes.
With Legacy 5,
Yes.
living a dream,
Yeah.
and you enjoy it. And this is not negative towards any of the other groups
Oh,
you've
no.
been with. You
No.
enjoyed your time there. It was a dream
Yes.
every time you've been able to play with the group.
Yes.
Because just the short version of your testimony, you had a stroke very, very, very early in life.
Yeah.
That doctors said you would not have the full use of your left arm or your left hand.
Yeah.
But now you're playing piano, and you have for several years now with Southern Gospel Quartet groups, living out a dream. What, in just a short phrase, a short sentence, a short thought, what does that really mean? I mean, that is fantastic. God has done a great miracle in that.
Just what you said, it's a miracle. I shouldn't be here today. I shouldn't be alive today. But through God's grace and His healing hand, I'm able to live my dream. And I couldn't have asked for better people to do it with.
And the fact that you can do this right here on a piano
Yes.
is awesome.
Well, sort of.
So tell me about your piano playing style. There was a lot of questions about,
Yeah.
when you started taking lessons and all that, and you can get into that if you want, but talk about your style of play, kind of where that came from.
Well, I taught myself by watching Gaither homecoming videos.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I've
And-
not heard you tell
Yes.
anybody that.
So that's how I started. My grandparents had VHS tapes.
You're old enough for VHS.
Yes.
Nice.
Well, my grandparents were, so I had them around. So I learned from watching Anthony Berger and Roger Bennett, and they were my heroes growing up. They were the reason why I started. And so I always tried to imitate them. They were my heroes. And so that's sort of my style that I try to go for. So,
Very cool.
yeah.
Patty Harris is her first submitted question. Thank
Hello,
you for
Patty.
your question, Patty. What practical joke has an L5 member played on you? That's her question. Has anybody in the group played a practical joke on you yet?
I don't think so. I think I'm
We are slacking.
but she just gave a good idea
Great
for all
idea,
of y'all
Patty.
to.
Thank you. I'm gonna have to send a group text after we get done with
no,
this.
please
Someone
don't.
has to play a practical joke on JT because it hasn't
now,
happened yet.
Now I gotta be on the lookout.
We'll be watching
gotta
out.
sleep with one eye open.
Okay, so Barb Miller has our next question. Now, for those of you that don't know, when you follow me on Facebook, here's how you submit your questions. I will post a photo of the person I'm going to be interviewing, and then I ask you guys what you want to know and what questions you want me to ask this person. The photo I picked for you
Okay.
was from, I'm not sure if it was Old Paths or Lefevre. Your hair was about 2 feet high in this photo.
Oh,
I'm a little
Was it my
exaggerating.
profile picture on Facebook? Is that
Possibly.
I
I'm
think-
not sure.
yeah.
So,
Okay, I know what you're
Barb
talking about.
Miller's
Yeah, I know
question
what you're
is,
talking about.
how do you get your hair so high?
I don't know why people think like it's so high. It wasn't high. I've
That
styled my
picture.
hair differently since then, but all I did was just use a ton of
a ton of hair
gel and a ton of hairspray. And
That's all.
the
It's real
group-
easy.
The group that I was with while I was doing my hair like that was the Lefevres, and they would always get on to me about the amount of hairspray I used. And Mike would like go in the shower room to get ready and all that stuff, and he'd wipe his hand across the counter and say, "Josh, come over here and wipe this down."
Feel this residue
Yeah.
that has been left on the counter.
Like there were flies stuck to the wall and stuff from all the hairsprays. And
So I don't know what they mean by that. I didn't do anything different. I just used a ton of hair product and hairspray
Yeah.
to get it to stay up to here.
well, That's how I did it, folks.
There you go, Barb.
There you
Great
go.
question. Abby Osterling has a great question. This is totally
Oh
random.
my word,
What
Abby.
is your favorite kind of cheese?
What?
That's a great question.
Abby. Really? I know who Abby is, and really, out of all the questions,
Cheddar, Monterey Jack,
I'm gonna say okay.
Pepper Jack.
Pepper Jack is probably
Pepper
my
Jack. Okay.
Pepper Jack is
got
probably
there.
my favorite.
Very good.
There you go, Abby. There's your important question.
Ross Carter would like to know, what is your all-star Southern Gospel quartet? If you could create the all-star quartet, and please
Oh, man.
don't feel the pressure to put Matt Fouch as bass singer. I know that you're feeling the pressure for that.
No.
But, but what is your all-star? If you had to put together your all-star quartet, who would be in it?
Man, I don't know. Lauren Harris is one of my favorite singers, so probably him on either baritone or lead. Tenor. Trying to think. It's hard.
We only got 15 minutes for this interview.
Okay. Billy Hodges on tenor. Lauren Harris on lead. Baritone Mark Trammell. Bass George Johns.
So that's like a cathedral quartet / Kingdom Heirs lineup there.
Sort of, yeah. Yeah.
Very
But
cool.
those are some of my favorite singers.
And
so-
piano player.
piano player.
See, now that's...
Can it be?
It could be anybody.
So Anthony Berger on piano.
There you go.
Piano.
On piano player.
On piano player.
On keyboardist. Okay. Tell these folks, we talked about it just a little bit earlier, just briefly, your health. Give them an update on what's going on. Hopefully a lot of them have seen the video that Legacy 5 released when you came on that gave kind of your testimony, your story about that. And so give them a little update on what's going on, because a lot of people have been asking about that.
Well, a few weeks ago, I had my first seizure, and it was due to the stroke that I had in utero. And doctors were amazed that I hadn't had one up to that point because of how big and how much of the brain was affected by the stroke. They were amazed that I hadn't had one up to that point. And so doctors told me that I would have to be on seizure medication for the rest of my life. And so right now my body's still trying to adjust to the medicine. So it makes me really tired. It makes me really thirsty. And it makes me not want to eat. So I'm having to force myself to eat. I've lost like 5 pounds in a week.
Wow.
But I'm doing better, and once my body adjusts, I'll be doing a lot better. And so, but keep praying for me. I'd appreciate that.
Absolutely. And I know these people will, because they are nice people. They are loving people.
Oh, yeah.
And this community of Southern gospel music artists and friends and fans and everything, they're very loving and caring, and so I know that they will be praying for you. Absolutely.
I've gotten tons of messages saying that they were praying for me, and I appreciate every single one of them.
I want to go to the next question. Thank you for sharing
Go
that.
ahead.
And I know that those folks will be praying.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Colleen Beasley has the next question. She wants to know, how many pair of socks do you have?
Oh boy. I have a ton, and I bring a ton on the road, but that's not even all of them.
Yes,
and
he
so
does.
I probably, and no joke, I probably have about 30 pair of dress socks that I keep. So 30, around that. I keep 10 on the bus at all times.
Would you like to show your socks that you're wearing tonight?
Why, sure. I thought you'd never ask.
There you are. Now, I'm going to show you my socks.
Now yours are
USA.
Yeah.
USA.
Going-
Now, comment below whose socks you like the best.
That's no fair. That's no fair.
I want to now go to my favorite part of the program, and it is called the Fouch Zone. Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do here, instead of giving you the questions real fast, what I'm actually going to do is we're going to do name association. I'm going to name 4 people, and the
Okay.
first thing that comes to mind when you hear these names, you need to say it. All right? Are you ready for this?
Wait, say it one more time. What am I doing?
Okay, here we go. Scott Fowler,
Short guy.
Scott Howard,
Old guy.
Josh Beamster,
Tenor singer.
Matt Fouch.
A couch.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
So we got Scott Fowler, you said.
Short guy.
Scott Howard, you said.
Old guy.
Old guy. Josh Beamster. Took you a second. You came to tenor
Tenor
singer,
singer.
which was the obvious one.
Yeah, well.
And Matt Fouch, you went with couch.
Couch. So.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Josh, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you, buddy.
It is a pleasure to travel with you, man. And all the guys at Legacy 5, we love you.
love you.
The therapy session has been great
Yes.
today. Hope you guys have enjoyed this.
Yes.
You can catch On the Couch with Fouch online at onthecouchwithfouch.com. JT, tell them where they can catch up with the group that we are in and you personally on social media.
Well, I have a Facebook, Josh Townsend, Instagram, Josh Townsend, website, legacy5.com. You can see everything that's going on. Group page, Legacy 5. Instagram,
On Facebook, yep.
Instagram, Legacy 5.
Twitter, all that.
So, all that stuff. I don't do Twitter, so don't try to follow me on there because I don't do it.
He not there. Guys, thank you so much for joining me for On the Couch with Fouch. Until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.